in North Carolina, there is a Black-owned bookstore that is closing its doors because they are tired of the threats.
Mhm.
It is a Black family-owned bookstore full of children's books. And you wonder, how did we get to this point? How?
Mhm.
And Mel and I pretty much summed it up. It is the remnants of DEI, the attacks on DEI. We are all aware that there are several states that are fighting to have books, literature, material, authors completely pulled off of their shelves
Mhm.
because they feel like it is indoctrinating their youth. They feel like America being questioned through books, through literature is not the right way to go.
Mhm. Mhm.
And as a result, they are coming for books. So we have to understand that what's happening now is they're not only attacking school districts,
Right.
but they're attacking small businesses.
Yep.
And this is a case of that because, again, this woman is not in anyone's school district. No one has tapped her and said, "Hey, you need to be a part of our book selecting committee for our library," like, Oklahoma,
Mhm.
places like that. She's not a part of anyone's school district.
Yeah.
Yet and still, she's being attacked, or they're being attacked.
Yeah, so yeah, I think the bookstore opened last year, Juneteenth.
Mhm.
It's called Liberation Station. And like Gia said, it's in Raleigh, North Carolina. And, this woman we were actually watching a segment on it. And when the kids walk in, like, there's a sign that says, like, take a seat and breathe, you're home.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can tell that it is about creating a welcoming space for kids to expand their minds and their empathy and all the things that come with reading books, right? We know that reading books not only makes you a better critical thinker, but it makes you more empathetic because you have to put your mind into the mind of someone else. And so I get to play around in Gabe's mind for a little bit when I read a book that Gabe wrote. It just makes you a better person. And so it makes sense that there would be an attack on books because they are a vehicle to share ideas and to share thoughts with people who may not experience what you experience, but they can absolutely gain understanding of your experience. So she, the owner of the store, her last name is Miller. Let me get her full name so I can do her justice. Excuse me. So the owner of the store, her name is Victoria Scott Miller. She pretty much said that she started receiving threats. The bookstore started receiving like these racist threats, right? And it is because the bookstore is specifically dedicated to Black children. And the books that are carried in the bookstore are by minority and underrepresented authors. So if you look at like pictures of the store, right? I mean, they got black and gold on the wall right here. Like, I see a book about the 1619 Project on the wall over here. So you can tell that they are trying to tell the stories of Black people and by underrepresented artists. But I think Gabe is right in that this is all because people have been emboldened by what we're seeing. You can't go attack spaces that are meant to be safe for Black people, and I'm going to keep saying this on this show, that were built because we were not safe in other spaces.
Exactly.
These spaces that y'all are now attacking were needed, not desired. They were necessary for our safety. And so you go attack those and you dismantle those. And what that says to other people looking at what's happening in this country is, oh, I didn't actually like the fact that they were centering little nigger kids over here anyway.
That's
so now
the
I
message
can
that
go
we're getting.
attack this bookstore and do what I want to do with it to make sure that like they don't have a safe space anymore. Right. What I think though is going to happen is y'all are just going to push us underground. If I can't have a DEI program, well, no problem. I am just going to make this group so tailored, or this
Mhm.
space so tailored to people who look like me that you won't even be comfortable coming in there.
Mhm.
I won't say anything in my mission statement or values about it being for Black people or for women or anything but I am going to tailor it so much that even you will feel decentered in this space and will not want to enter. And I think that's honestly just going to have to be our workaround. So what I hope is that this lady finds another way
Mhm.
to get it done, because it is necessary.
It's necessary.
We just found out that the majority of our kids in this country are not reading or writing at grade level.
Mm.
And so to shutter yet another bookstore when books are already being pulled off of the shelves at school
Mhm.
is crazy.